The railroad tracks divided the town by race. I was the proud daughter of Indian immigrants. Not black, not white. I was different. But my mom would always say your job is not to focus on the differences, but the similarities. And my parents reminded me and my siblings every day how blessed we were to live in America. Some look at our past as evidence that America's founding principles are bad. They say the promise of freedom is just made up. Some think our ideas are not just wrong, but racist and evil. Nothing could be further from the truth. I have seen evil. In China, they commit genocide. In Iran, they murder their own people for challenging the government.
I just want to pause this real quick. The United States has committed and is continuing to commit multiple genocides. Throwing that out there.
And when a woman tells you about watching soldiers throw her baby into a fire, it puts things in perspective. Even on our worst day, we are blessed to live in America. I was born and raised in South Carolina, so I have seen the very best of our country. People here threw out the old, tired political establishment and demanded accountability for their tax dollars. Industry reports called us the beast of the Southeast, which I loved. People came by the thousands for fresh starts. Moms and dads held their heads up high. Children learned that it was always
It's a great day in South Carolina. It's a great day.
It's a great day. A great day.
That's like one of those, like, you ever see those like Sinclair broadcasting compilations where it's like local news studios like all across the country saying the same script? Like, why would you put that in your ad?
Children learned that it was always
It's a great day in South Carolina. It's a great day.
It's a great day. A great day. A great day in South Carolina. We were strong. We were proud. And when evil did come,
Police in South Carolina are looking for a gunman following a shooting at a church in
Several
downtown
victims.
Charlotte.
We don't know the severity.
Oh man, yo, Republicans, man. Like, Republicans are so good. Yo, okay, we're not even getting to what she, okay. So, this bitch, this bitch is literally, I'm speechless at what is happening on my screen. So at the start of this announcement commercial, she's talking about how basically everyone is free, everyone has equal rights. And then she's going to, like, in the second half of the commercial, show that that's not true. Like, no, everyone does not have equal rights. In the same commercial. Like, now, also, we need to understand who the target audience here is. She is running as a Republican. Republicans see shit like this church shooting, and they wish more people got killed. This is the target audience for Republicans. They love it when black people get murdered. Have you ever met a Republican? These people are fucking insane. So, I don't know why you would put this in your ad. This is weird, okay? But let's watch. What does she have to say?
turned away from fear toward God and the values that still make our country the freest and greatest in the world.
What?
We must turn in that direction again.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see this coming. It's like a passive, it's literally just like, yeah, there was something that happened. We're not gonna, she didn't even bring up, okay, I get it. She didn't even bring up what happened. She doesn't even bring up the story. I totally thought that she was gonna like go into, I misread that whole situation. She was just gonna mention that there was a shooting. If you know what the context is, then you know, but if you don't, I'm not gonna tell you. Okay.
From fear toward God and the values that still make our country the freest and greatest in the world.
Now, I don't know about you. But it's been what? Like almost 10 years since the church shooting here that's being referenced. And so what she is saying and suggesting is, after black people were massacred for no reason, they prayed to God. I don't know what they prayed about, because black people are still getting massacred for no reason. So, either prayer didn't work. Can you imagine this? Or, there is no or. Prayer doesn't work.
We must turn in that direction again. Republicans have lost the popular vote in 7 out of the last 8 presidential elections.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you just say that out loud? Why?
We must turn in that direction again. Republicans have lost the popular vote in 7 out of the last 8 presidential elections. That has to change. Joe Biden's record is abysmal.
Okay. See, this is a two-pronged thing. She says that because she thinks that's a dig at Donald Trump, which it is. But not only is it a dig at Donald Trump, it's a dig at the entire Republican Party. Like, which is unintentional maybe. But that is funny.
But that shouldn't come as a surprise. The Washington establishment has failed us over and over and over again. It's time for a new generation of leadership.
Just reminding everyone, Nikki Haley was a politician in Washington during the Trump administration, right? Just thought I'd remind everyone of that.
To rediscover fiscal responsibility, secure our border, and strengthen our country, our pride, and our purpose.
So I just have a question. Strengthen our country. What does that mean? Strengthen our pride. What does that mean? Strengthen our purpose. You might not believe me, but I'm going to tell you a shocking truth after this advertisement is over.
Some people look at America and see vulnerability. The socialist left sees an opportunity to rewrite history. China and Russia are on the march.
So, okay, the socialist left is rewriting history? What does that mean?
They all think we can be bullied, kicked around. You should know this about me. I don't put up with bullies. And when you kick back...
She doesn't put up with bullies, and yet she served in the Donald J. Trump administration. Like, yo, this bitch is on crack. Like, what is she talking about, man?
It hurts them more if you're wearing heels. I'm Nikki Haley, and I'm running for president.
Jesus, this is like a fucking trailer for like one of those comic book movies. All right, shocking truth. This video is AI generated. I mean, tell me, is it possible that a human being put this together and thought, nailed it, there's no way. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that any human beings looked at this and said, yeah, that's a good one. I mean, this is the most generic, like, milk toast, no policy substance. It's gotta be AI generated, or at the very least, like one of those like video editor, like prefab kind of project files. Like, I'm serious though. Like, look at this shit. Like, when they showed like the fucking, where was it? The Great Day in South Carolina. Like, that was crazy. Where is
Blessed to live on ability ways.
I don't even know. Like, and if it's not AI generated, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. But I mean,
They're from the truth. Today, we are blessed to Fast as evidence that.
Where is
But
it?
my mom.
Why is the audio here so horrible? Yo, this ad is so big I can't even find the part I'm looking for. Like, Beast of the Southeast. Yo, this whole thing, man. This whole thing. This is so good. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I found it.
Children learned that it was always
It's a great day in South Carolina. It's a great day.
It's a great day.
A great day.
a great day in South Carolina.
Like, seriously. You're going to sit here and tell me that a human being decided, yeah, a great day in South Carolina, that's going to be the winning message for starting our presidential campaign. No way. No. This is AI generated, man. Like, I don't doubt that she filmed these segments, but, like, the editing is so horrible. Like, okay, we're going to run for president. Let's tell everyone how great it is in South Carolina. Like, I'm just like, okay, so she was governor of South Carolina, right? Something like that. Are you going to tell us something you did when you were governor? Like, she's like, even when hate came to South Carolina.
Victims,
Right, you'd think, I thought that she was going to say, like, and then I did this. But she doesn't even, she literally, like, I mean, that's the thing, like, when you're running for president, right, and you have a career in politics, when you announce your presidential run, you would say, look at these things I did. Even if they're not good, you would still say, look at these things I did.
don't know the severity.
We turned away from fear toward God and the values that still make our country the freest and greatest in the world.
I mean, what? Like, and again, okay, so we did a national day of prayer after the Charleston church shooting. It didn't work. Prayer didn't work. Next. Can we come up with something else? It didn't work. You prayed. I don't know what you prayed for, but unless you prayed for more black people to get massacred in mass shootings, which, hey, I'm not saying that Nikki Haley did pray for that, but that's what happened. And if she wants me to believe that prayer exists, then the only thing that I can imagine that she would have prayed for on the National Day of Prayer is for more black people to be massacred. Because that's what's happening. Because if they're trying to tell us that they prayed that mass shootings that are targeted against racial minority groups would stop, that didn't happen. In fact, they accelerated. They've gotten more severe. So the only thing, either prayer doesn't work or it does work and this bitch is praying for what's happening. I don't know. But that's a weird ass fucking campaign video. Anyway, now that we're done dissecting this video, let's find a good like freeze frame here. Just, yeah, there you go. That's a good one. So Nikki Haley's going to run against Donald Trump. But the thing is, Nikki Haley announced her campaign before Ron DeSantis. Is Ron DeSantis going to run for president? That's what people are going to ask. I say, if he does, he's a dumbass. Let's analyze the 2016 Republican primary and the 2020 Democratic primary. What happened in these primary elections that are similar to each other? Well, you had a two-person race in both of them, and then you had a bunch of other dumb motherfuckers on stage as well, sucking up airtime and acting like crazy people, right? In 2016, it was Donald Trump versus Ted Cruz, two-person race. But then you had 9,000 other dumbass morons that were making fools of themselves, right? And what happened was Donald Trump, he got a large share of the vote. And if everyone else would have, gotten their shit together way sooner and rallied behind Ted Cruz way sooner, maybe we'd have a President Hillary Clinton. But what happened in the 2020 primary? Two-person race, Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders. Then you had 20 other dumb motherfuckers sucking up airtime. So, I ask you this question. Are we going to see a repeat in the 2024 primary on the Republican side? Is it going to be Donald Trump versus the swamp? Because that's what Donald Trump wants. Donald Trump wants Ron DeSantis to run for president. Why do you think he keeps fucking goading him into it? With this like meatball Ron shit. What the fuck does that even mean? Right? He wants them to run. Nikki Haley's in. It is now a two-person race. Nikki Haley, Donald Trump. If Ron DeSantis runs, it's a three-person race. Ron DeSantis will maybe pull a little bit from Donald Trump, but they're also going to split the vote with Nikki Haley. John Bolton has said he might run for... right? If the Republicans actually want to take down Donald Trump, they would have rallied behind Ron DeSantis in a serious fashion and put all their energy into it. Now, I will say, is Nikki Haley really running for president? No. No. She has a 0% chance of winning. But also, more importantly, she knows she has a 0% chance of winning. So why hop in? For books. That's what they all do. That's what Republicans in 2016 did. That's what Democrats in 2020 did. They hopped in for books. They write a book. They run for president, raise their profile, go on the Sunday shows, talk about their dumbass fucking book. They get a bunch of money. They drop out. Maybe they get a little political clout. Maybe you get a cabinet position. That's it. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about running for president. It's all smoke and mirrors. It is all smoke and mirrors. That's it. She is basically just announcing a campaign for vice president. If anyone but Trump wins, she's going to try to slide right in. Just like she tried to slide right in Donald Trump's administration. Because bitches like Nikki motherfucking Haley don't actually fucking care. They're lying. She's not running for president. She is lying to you. If you think she's running for president, you're a dumb motherfucker. She is not running for president. She is running for vice president or a cabinet position, or she is running for book sales. That's it. Because we live in this dumbass monopoly version of the world where you can just say, I'm running for president. And then people like, oh, wow, they're running for president. And then they'll just buy your book or some shit because we live in a stupid fucking clown show world. But anyway, there's the news. So, there you go.